it's Shannon. Yay! It's Thursday and it's been a really long week. It's been kind of brutal for me, so I can only imagine what it's like for you guys. But I wanted to come on here and go live for a couple minutes. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. It's actually a nice balmy 79 degrees and it feels like the monsoons are going to finally roll in. Yes, because we really need the water. They're pretty fantastic over the 4th of July holiday. It's very humbling to have Mother Nature remind you how small you are in the universe. That's for sure. But I wanted to come in here, and I didn't get a chance to do yesterday because there are a lot of things going on. But I wanted to check in with the price increases that we were all going to do and see if any of you had any questions. I can see that my shirt is not done correctly. First and foremost, we had suggested that you make yourself at least up to the national averages, and even if you are not up to what the national averages are to charge for a cleaning service, you need to at least raise your rates accordingly. I know that there has been some comments about, there really isn't a reason to raise rates, but there really is a reason. It's all about supply and demand, and you were only here for so long to clean if you're still cleaning yourself. And your crew is only there for so long to clean, and there's an employee shortage, and there's a housing shortage, and there's potentially supply shortages coming up. That's what I hear. See, so make sure that you're earning top dollar. Sorry, it's my dog. I'm a Koopy. And it's important to do them in segments. So if you have 45 clients, I would do 2 a week until you went through all of them. Make sure that you do them in person, and that you were following up so that they understand specifically what the new price is going to be, and then that way you won't lose potentially all of your income coming in at once. Super important. Second, I had someone very interestingly today had a conversation, and we talked about microfiber cloths. And microfibers are really an interesting invention. They do deteriorate and they do get into the water supply and the water table, but we won't talk about that here. So someone had brought it to my attention, was it worth it to buy the Norwex cloth? In my opinion, they are the Mercedes-Benz of the microfiber world. There's actually proprietary weaving material that is supposed to help with sanitation and disinfectant in the microfiber itself. And it's entirely proprietary. They never say what it is. They have a name for it, but they've never really come out and said. And someone wanted to know if they could actually clean just using a microfiber. I actually, when I cleaned, just used microfiber, and I would wring it out with a little bit of soap and water. I personally, when I cleaned, tried to use the least amount of chemicals as possible due to my chemical load for cleaning for a long time. I think that you should look out for your health as well. It's super important. So, I try a Norwex microfiber. I wouldn't recommend the mop. It's not my favorite. It is a flat mop, but every homeowner tries to get me to use that thing, and I'm like, how much did you spend on that? I think it's like $147. And I'm just like, how much did you just spend on that? So flat mops are an interesting phenomenon. I prefer them over rag mops any day. They do have a better product if your surface is smooth. If you have a rough surface, sorry, you can probably hear my birds now. A rag mop is going to be more appropriate if you have brick, sometimes cement. If it's textured and has paint that's chipped off, you can use a rag mop or a flat mop. It does take more effort with a flat mop, and there's a technique to it. Also, since I have you guys on here, I also wanted to bring up the fact that if you are going to do one-time cleanings, I spoke to 6 individuals today, we won't name names, who did a one-time cleaning and didn't follow the protocol. So you get Mrs. Smith on the phone, ring, ring, ring. Oh my gosh, I need to have a move-out cleaning. Okay, well, for me, I've done 4,700 of them. We have a starting price, and then we add on based on how much time it is. But I don't tell them that. It covers so many hours, and then I say when we arrive on site, just to let you know, 99% of the time, it's never going to be the $397 price. This isn't going to be what we discussed over the phone. It's going to be significantly higher or a little less. I think it's going to be this range. So I give a range of I think it's going to be $450 to $525, and I can get you a final price before I leave today. That's what I say every single time. Super important. Contracts are super important. As far as legalities, you want to make sure that you're covered so that people don't take advantage of you. And even when you don't have a contract, because I did sue one person last year who I did not have a contract because she stated she didn't understand the DocuSign, and then it came out in court that she actually lied. It was actually brilliant. I got a lot of satisfaction out of that. So you don't really want to have to take the time to go to court, but occasionally those opportunities do come. So make sure that you're covering all your bases, that you're taking before and after photos, that you're having a proxy. So if the homeowner is not home to do a walkthrough at the end of the cleaning, you have a clause in your contract that says we will do a walkthrough and we will assume that everything is great. Done deal. It's not the I come back and fix it, you know, several days later because I wasn't there or my proxy couldn't make it. That's not your problem. Your problem is to come in, clean, and do the job. They need to have a proxy. Sometimes it's the real estate agent, sometimes it's mom and dad, sometimes it's grandma. Whoever that person is, when they do a walkthrough, it solidifies and closes the sale that someone walked through, validated that it was clean, and you're free to go. Cut and dry. As far as pricing, I always, when I would walk in on the job, and this is what I would say, and I'm going to reiterate it because I just said it myself. Now my other dog's barking. Sorry about that. Is just to let you know this isn't going to be the price that was quoted over the phone. And it says it in the email. It says it in the contract. It says that we have the right to adjust it. This is based on sight unseen. So that's super important. I'm going to go shut that door. Okay. Sorry, that's my old man. He's 15 and he just does whatever he wants. So it's super important. So there's certain points in the transaction that, you know, not only are you cleaning it, you can hear the thunder and lightning coming in, that you're validating and getting that confirmation. So if you walk on the job and the homeowner's not there and you spoke with the wife, you're going to get that wife on the phone. You're not going to talk to the husband. The husband 9 times out of 10 doesn't know what he's doing. And it's nothing bad against men. Their priorities are different. Unless they're in the cleaning industry, they don't have a clue. They don't know how to do a walkthrough. They don't have any way to verify what the wife is looking for. Get the wife on the phone and say, just to let you know, this isn't going to be what we discussed over the phone. I think it's going to be this range. I'll get you a final price at the very end. That's all you have to say. I've had one time out of 4,700 move-out cleanings throw us off the property. But now I have a clause. It says that if you refuse us to clean, you slam the door in our face, I'm going to bill you $397. That was a great opportunity to have that because I earned $400 for showing up and not cleaning. We went and had a nice lunch. So that's the way that works. It's super important that you follow the protocol so that you're not shooting yourself in the foot, because there are people, especially as our society acts out weirder and weirder, that people will take advantage of you. And if you allow them to take advantage of you, they're going to do it. There's just people, it's just what it is. It's just human nature. I mean, who hasn't gotten excited when they went to Nordy's to buy a bag that was like mismarked, right? So it kind of works both ways. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a fabulous day. Tomorrow is Friday. Yay! For those of you that are still working in the field and you want to learn how to get out of the field, I'm working on something that's called Become Mop Free in 90 Days. And I'm hoping to launch that next month, so we will see how that works. And I hope that everyone is great and well. You take care.